Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to do the weekly review for the second week of September 2024. Again, I have here my cat, so if he interrupts us, that's just the usual. So let's go ahead and go to today. Today is actually Saturday. I was supposed to film this video yesterday, but honestly I was too tired and I was working as well, so I didn't actually have time, but it's okay, we can do it today. So let's go ahead and do the daily review first. Let's go ahead and count the project hours. So as you can see, I already pre-filled everything, so everything is up to date this week. I don't have to go ahead and do any of that, I think. Let's go back and see. So count project hours I already did, update weekly already did, update views and budget is done, cross day on the monthly view is done as well, check habits, and write mood and weather is done as well. So let's go ahead and grab our weekly review card. Here I have complete daily sheets. As you can see, they are all completed, so that step is done. Then update weekly and with meetings, project, and deliverable hours. So that's what we have to do right now. Let me go ahead and grab the weekly. It's this one right here, and also this one. And let's see what we have as our project hours for the week. Let's go to Monday. And we also have our weekly review sheet that we are going to do after this. So let's go ahead. On Monday, I had a couple of hours for 7002, a couple of hours for 53068, and most of the hours for 75049. So I was traveling for work and for this project in particular. So this week you will see that I spent most of my time in this project because I was traveling for it. So that's what we're going to focus here. Let's just add everything up. This gives us 8.5 hours, which is what I work on a daily basis. So that's okay. Then let's do the same thing for Tuesday. So I worked on these same 3 projects. The first one I spent 1 hour. The second one I spent 2 hours. And the third one 5.5 hours. On Wednesday, again, I had the same 2 projects, 3 projects actually. And on Wednesday, I was supposed to stay there on field for this project, but we ended up finishing all of our tasks regarding this project and this work trip on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, we kind of were still there because we wanted to see a couple of different things, but the work itself was already done. So we decided to come back on Wednesday instead of on Friday. So that's why you'll see that the plans kind of changed a little bit because we didn't see any advantage on staying there for more days than we should or we could. So yeah, we just came back on Wednesday. Okay, on Thursday, I was already back and I went to the office and I was very, very tired. I didn't do much on Thursday. Honestly, I don't even know why I went to the office because I was so tired. I didn't do almost anything. All I did actually was one of my colleagues, I didn't even know that it was the last day of one of my colleagues. And it was good that I went because I was able to have lunch with him and everyone. So that was the highlight of the day. But aside from that, I could have stayed at home. Okay, so I have training as well. So on Friday, I decided I would focus on training, but I actually only did 1 hour of training instead. I'm going to focus on that next week because I want to finish a couple of trainings that I have so I can ask for a promotion. And I'm really hoping for this promotion. We'll see how it goes. and I'll let you know at the end of the month because my boss is currently on vacations, so I can't talk to him about that right now. But when he comes back, I'm going to do that. So my cat is again, excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead and add everything up. So this is going to be 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5 hours for this first project. It's been a while since I haven't, no, actually last week I didn't do a lot of hours either because I was traveling as well. Anyway, so this is going to be 5, 8, 10, 12 hours for the second project. And then for this one, it's going to be the most hours. So this is 10, 14, 19.5, 24.5 hours, and then 1 hour for training. And if we add everything up, it should give us 42 hours and a half. So we have here 6 hours, 30 hours and a half, 42 hours and a half. So that's correct. Now let's go ahead and write down all of the tasks that I worked on this week, starting with the 7002. So for that, I have emails here that I can see. So let's count emails. I had half an hour, 1 hour and a half, 1 hour and a half, and that's pretty much it. 1 hour and a half. Then for this, I also had RBs, and this is probably going to be just 1 hour and a half from Monday. Then I have FTB day. This is going to be 1 hour. And finally, I also had meeting, which was also only 1 hour. So with everything that I wrote here, we have 5 hours exactly. Whoops, my cat is trying to make me make a mistake. So in terms of training, I'm just going to write it right here. Excuse me, he's biting my planner now. This was for Dplast software, and I spent 1 hour on that, and that's all. It's good. Now for 53068, we should have a couple different things. First, support T1, then support T3. I didn't participate in most of the meetings that we had because since I was traveling, I didn't have time. Okay, let's go back and see how many hours I have for T1 support. 2.5 here, 4.5, 7.5, and that's all. 7.5 hours for that. And support T3, we have 2 here, 4.5 hours, 4.5 hours. And then this gives us exactly 12 hours, which was what we calculated here. Okay, he is making some shadows. I'm just going to go ahead and move him here. There you go. And finally, the last one that I have is the 75049. Okay, he didn't want to be moved. He's going to stay here. That's okay, excuse me. Okay, so for 75049, I had to follow the mounting activities. So that's going to be most of it, I think, if not all. Let me see if there's anything else. I do have some extra hours because when we go traveling, we usually spend more than 8 hours and a half working, either working or commuting from work to the hotel and so on and so forth. So we do have some extra hours that I just annotate here so I know how many I have in terms of extras. And then let me just write here the extras that we have. I spent 5 extras here on Friday, so this covers for almost this. I have 1 here, 2.5, and 2.5, 3, 6 hours extra. Okay, that's all for this week. I should have also done this for last week. So let's just go ahead and count how many extras I had. 2.5, 4.5, 6.5, 7, 8, 12.5. So 75049 extra. We had 12.5 hours last week. So in total, for extra hours, we have 18.5, and this is just for 75049. Okay, that's good. So we are done counting the project hours. Let me go ahead and grab my mild liners just to mark the colors. So the 75049 is going to be pink. Whoops, pink like this. And then 7002 is going to be green. 53068 is going to be blue. And training is going to be yellow. Anything that's extra, I'm putting in yellow. Perfect, we are done with that. Let's go back and put this right here where it belongs. And then we are going to go ahead to the next step, which I think is going to be the weekly tasks. Okay, so update muse. The muse are already updated. Let me go back and show you. As you can see, I haven't missed any days on annotating my muse. I also have update habit tracker. We're up to date with that as well. There you go, we are right here. Then I have update the weekly and monthly tasks, exactly. So I have already checked everything that I have done. And let me just go ahead and put everything that is recurrent in blue. There you go. And then I have missed a couple of things. RLI template, discuss channel names, and also check raw data for T3. So let me just write down why I didn't do it. So check raw data for T3. What happened was it took a long time to download the data, and I wasn't able to check it during the trip. On Thursday and Friday, Jill was using the remote computer, so I wasn't able to use it. So that's why I didn't finish that. Now, in terms of channel names, this is going to be the test procedure template. Discuss channel names. So I didn't have time. No, actually I didn't have all of the comments from IDC. Now the last thing is the RLI template, and this I didn't have time due to the trip and other tasks. So I'm just going to put here that I did the training matrix. So that's done. Okay, what we have to put for next week is going to be discuss channel names and also RLI template, and finally check raw data. So all of that is going to be done. And then let's go to the monthly and check if we have anything else that we need to put or to complete. Okay, no, I don't think so. We have quite a few things that we have to do this month, and this is the second week and I wasn't able to do much. Hopefully next week I'll be able to finish a couple more things. Okay, so I think we are done with the weekly review part. The budget is done as well, so let me go back and put these cards away. And what we're going to do now is just go over the weekly review sheet like I said before. Let me go back here, and I think it's, where is it? Oh yeah, I think it's here. Okay, so this is the weekly review sheet. We are going to do very similar to what we did last week. So this is going to be for September the 9th until I think it's the 15th. Yeah, the 15th. So, summary of the week. Spent half of the week traveling and was very tired during the last 2 work days. Okay, that's the summary. Now, top 3 highlights of the week. The first is going to be the 2025 planner that I bought. So that's very exciting. I hope it arrives soon. Next up, I have the meeting with Guillaume, which was a very important person here at work. So I met him at the office and he recognized me and he said, well, are you back from your trip? And I was like, yeah, thank you for asking. So that was nice. The other highlight was that I have a interview next week. So interview confirmed for next week. So that's exciting as well. Things that made me proud or happy. Let me think. Well, I'm just going to write the same thing. Guillaume recognized me at the office after my trip, and I'm just going to write that. I'm grateful for being able to buy my perfect planner for 2025 and being able to have a new job opportunity. Okay, that's what I'm grateful for this week. Now, self-evaluation, let's go ahead and do exercise. Here I'm going to put productivity, planning, sleep and rest, my spending. Last week I put 2, but it was actually not 2. It was better than that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put 4 here. And I'm going to quickly go over this. There you go. Okay, so what else do we have here? Spending, mood, and YouTube. Mood and YouTube. I need this to dry. So in terms of exercise, I did very badly. I didn't go to the gym one single day this week. In terms of productivity, I didn't do much either, so I'm just going to put 2. For planning, I did quite well, but not as good as last week, so I'm going to put 4. Rest and sleep, 4 as well. Spending, I'm going to put 2 because I did spend quite a lot of money this week because I bought 2 tickets to a music show, and I also bought my 2025 planner, which was quite expensive. In terms of mood, it was okay, so neutral, 3. And YouTube, it was good. I posted everything that I needed and wanted. Okay. Now, in terms of the best of the week, I'm just going to put here positive results for the project, celebratory dinner after we knew everything went well. I'm going to put here goodbye lunch with Bruno, coming home earlier from the trip. 2025 planner lounge. It was so much fun. And we also created a planner group. I'm going to put here the music show, and I'm going to leave it as that for now. And after the weekend is gone, I can just fill it up if I have anything else that I want to add. Now, objectives that I completed this week. I'm not sure if I had any goals that I actually completed this week. What did I put? Last week I had the interview. I don't think I completed anything in particular this week. Actually, I did complete one thing. So I updated the PPCO2 T1 analysis. So that was good. Habits that I wasn't able to maintain, exercise. So I'm going to put here that I was traveling and I felt very tired. So this was the most important. Challenges and lessons I learned. Let me think about it. You can't have everything. And when you're let down, don't feel like you need to be the one running after everything. Okay, I say that because I was excited to participate as a speaker for the company in a very big event, but then I wasn't selected or something like that. They didn't explain me exactly what happened, but well, it was kind of a letdown because I never had the expectation to go at this event and speak for the company. But since someone told me that my name was on the list, I got excited and then things didn't happen. I think I put it here. Maybe. No, I don't think so. But anyway, so that was the thing. For next week, I have another music show. And I also have the grand interview with the new company. And I also need to do the training matrix so I can ask for a promotion in my current company. Okay, that's it for the weekly review of this week. I'm just going to go ahead and put it, yeah, I'm going to leave it at where it was, right here. Perfect. And that's it for this weekly review. I think we are done now. We have done everything that we needed. And I hope to see you in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow, and it's going to be a plan with me. Anyway, bye-bye. Have a lovely week.